So friends, welcome to the next lecture in this section 3 of steps of how to start blogging. Once you have decided your niche in the first step and you have found out the name that best suits the interest or passion that you are going to develop as your writing career in a blog. The next part that is even more important is the content. Now, what is content? Content is each niche that you have might be having several topics. How do you decide on which topics are you going to write down, or on which topics are you really going to focus so that you can give your 100% output? So this output will be related to the content. Now, the second importance of content is that is going to give you the identity as a blog writer. You are going to be identified as a good or a bad blog writer on the basis of the content that you are including, right? Content also includes the body of the blog that you are writing and how you are writing it, right? So there are certain formulae that you can use. For example, you can use a formula where the first part of the blog covers the introduction, the second part of the blog covers the pains, right? The first is the problem, the second part is the pain related to the problem, and the third part is the solution, right? So you can follow this simple formula where first you project the problem on which you are writing about, why you are writing this blog, that will be said in the problem. Second will be the pain of not getting that information, and third will be the solution by you giving the information. So understand that the second point, the content, is something that is going to give you your brain map, your thinking pattern to the people who are going to read it and then later on hire you. Here, when we are talking about blog, you are the company and you are the employee and you are the product of your company. Ashish Nagar is the company, Ashish Nagar is the product also, and I am the product, and this product is the content that I am including in this course. If this content that I am including in this course is interesting you will be enrolling in this course and you will be referring it and sharing it with other people also. If I do not satisfy your content want, then you might not continue with the course, or you might not say different people to come and join with the course. Similar thing is with the content. If you want your content to be publicized and you want to be hired by more and more people, you need to have great content that you will have. Now, how we can have great content and where to find great content? The first part in this lecture that I want to project is, once you have decided the niche, you make a list of the topics by searching or googling or searching on website or search engines, that what are the top topics trending in relation to the niche that you have decided. In relation to your niche, what are the top topics that are trending or the most searched topics, right? So you find out and make a list of such topics. Minimum you should have a list of 50 topics even before you plan or think of starting, because from that 50 topics then you will be super focusing on those topics that are of your interest. Again, as I said, even if you find out a niche, you are not going to cover the variable amount of information that your niche might contain. So even you will be going for super filtration of the topic on which you are actually going to write it down, right? So then what you are going to do is, you are actually going to create the content on the base of the problem that you are addressing, then the pain if that problem is not solved, and then the solution of the problem. So this format, if is followed, people will follow your blogs very effectively, because they know they should have the reason, they know the reason why they are coming to your blog, right? And then they know that if they do not read it further, if they do not go to the solution, then what can be the pain that they are tolerating? And then you even give them the solution. So this is the perfect formula for a person to come back to your blog. A person reads your blog on randomly and he passes through. He goes to another blog or to another page, right? But if you want him to come back to your page, you must have a great blog, great content that is to be shared with the person. With this, the next step I'm going to tell you from where you are going to curate this content or collect the content for which you are. Now you have got a list of 50 topics, and now you will tell me that after having this list of 50 topics, where am I going to find out the content? So that will be covered in the next lecture, that is about content curation, right? So let's move to the next chapter. In the meantime, I have attached a worksheet for you where you have to make list of 50 topics. Just print out the sheet and make a list of 50 topics related to your niche on which you are going to work up for the first 50 days. Oh, sorry, I am saying it too fast. You are not going to work up on one topic per day. In the starting, you can work up 2-3 blogs per week. We'll discuss about it in the later lectures in the section number 4, right? So, all we are going to do over here is download that sheet and make a list of 50 topics related to your niche depending on either Google search or suggestions from your own mind or suggestion from your friends, right? So make a list and keep a list of blog topics that you are going to write, and then I'll tell you in the next lecture from where you are going to get the content or how to curate the content effectively for completing of this blog, right? See you in the next lecture.